Hello SEO! My name is Kiko and welcome to This Week in Search Engine News. Google's Lizza Sassman and John Muller recently discussed the use of AI on websites. While AI-generated text content is considered spam, images at the moment aren't. Considering how fast things are changing and developing with AI-generated technology, this creates a few gray areas and prohibitions for auto-generated content. Google also allows automatic generation of meta descriptions, probably because meta descriptions are not used for ranking purposes. Google's guidelines state, for larger database-driven sites like product aggregation, handwritten descriptions can be impossible. Programmatic generation of the description can be appropriate and are encouraged. So Google doesn't ban all AI content across the board, just in certain situations. Google's guidelines on auto-generated content states, in cases where it's intended to manipulate search rankings and not help users, Google may take actions on such content. Google's John Muller is also on record stating that AI-generated text content is considered spam. For us, these would essentially still fall in the category of automatically generated content, which is something we've had in Webmaster's guidelines since almost the beginning. My suspicion is maybe the quality of content is a little bit better than the really old school tools, but for us, it's still automatically generated content, and that means for us, it's still against the Webmaster guidelines. So we would consider that to be spam. In the case of AI-generated images, Lizza Sassman and John Muller discussed the hypothetical of using AI-generated content because, of course, they can't give us definites. And as it turns out, they were saying it's kind of okay for now. Lizza Sassman asked John Muller in a podcast whether or not using Dale to generate images for a site and pumping out images on a continuous basis would be okay. And John Muller said that would be an exciting move, but he continued, I think the tricky part would be that if you're showing screenshots of specific things and you're piping that into some machine art generated thing, then maybe you don't necessarily get actual screenshots. So it would seem at the moment AI images and generated meta descriptions is okay within a website. Everything else will just get you in trouble and may start a machine war putting them against each other. Actually, I can't confirm that, but I'm staying vigilant. Well, SEOs, that's it for today in Search Engine News. My name is Kiko and I will see you next week.